Everyone, it's Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 22nd, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far, but it's a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Cut their own weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, and also take a look at Tropical Storm Bertha, which is located right here in the northern Gulf. Got another tropical system out here in the eastern Pacific. Got more tropical waves behind it. And also we're going to be taking a look at the track for Bertha, and also the forecast computer models. Take a look at your local forecast as well for your Thursday and Friday. Take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map, the Storm Prediction Center outlook for a marginal risk and just general thunderstorms across the board. And take a look at the temp probability as well in the coming days and next week. So make sure you stick around to the entire video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. And I'm finally back. Take a little time off from doing any videos, but I'm going to try to be back some off and on between heat waves here. So we'll try to get some forecasts in for you. So hope everybody's enjoy these forecasts, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. And as I started off earlier, here's Bertha, northern Gulf, another tropical wave storm out here, and a hurricane over here in the eastern Pacific. Got another little tropical system right here off the Mexican coast, more tropical waves from that area to the South American coast. A little bit of activity across South America, a little bit across the Atlantic. And also we got some more storm systems over here from Mexico up toward Montana, Idaho, and also Washington, Oregon State, and also another storm system kind of moving in that direction. Got a cold frontal boundary stretching from up here from St. John, Newfoundland, all the way down to New Brunswick, all across North Carolina, Virginia, stretching back into a portion of Iowa, and also over towards the Wyoming region areas as well. Alright, let's move on into the track forecast here. Here's the Spaghetti-O models here. You can see we got it for right here, Louisiana, which is going to move into Texas and then cross over toward northern Mexico and toward the Baja region of California. But I think it should weaken before it gets there. Right now it has about 50 miles an hour winds. Correction, 45 miles an hour winds. Alright, here's the tropical update. This is at 4 p.m. This was issued at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We have you can see the yellow blob here. This is tropical storm force wind. The blue is tropical storm warnings, and the tropical storm watches are in the yellow. You can see here the current position over southeast Louisiana, and then you can see tropical storm condition over southern Louisiana, making in the upper Texas coast. Tropical depression by 1 p.m. Friday, and should become just a rainmaker after that. Alright, if you're tracking the system at home, it's located near latitude 29.8 north, longitude 89.8 west. Maximum sustained winds at 45 miles an hour with higher gusts, moving to the west at 7 miles an hour. Classified as tropical storm with 39 to 73 miles per hour. And once again, here's tropical storm Bertha, located along the northern Gulf Coast. Alright, now let's take a look at your local forecast now. Here's a look at your Thursday forecast, excuse me. Been a while since I've been here, now I'm getting my days mixed up. But here's your Thursday forecast. We got some heavy rain flash flooding over Colorado, portion of Nebraska and Kansas, then from Tennessee to Georgia to North Carolina, South Carolina, and southeast Virginia. Here's tropical storm Bertha. You can see thunderstorms and showers across Washington, Oregon, Montana, North Dakota, right along the Canadian-U.S. border, up here around Lake Superior. Then from Montana all the way down to Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, to South Dakota, to Kansas, to Missouri, to Iowa. And then again from southern Texas to Mississippi, to Georgia, to Carolina, Virginia, Atlantic coastal waters, across Florida, Florida Keys as well. Otherwise, expect your high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, let's move on into your Friday forecast. And as you can see, here's the weather feature. We have high pressure, low pressures, cold front, warm fronts, and troughs located across different areas of your forecast areas. Alright, we got thunderstorms and showers across the Canadian-U.S. border up here across Montana, over toward Lake Huron, Lake Superior, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. And then again from southern Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, to Nevada, to California, to Arizona, to New Mexico, to Colorado, also Oklahoma, up to Iowa, down across southern Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, over to Virginia, coastal waters, outer banks of North Carolina, all the way down toward the Florida Keys. Got some flash flooding and heavy rain over portions of Kansas, Missouri, Then again from eastern Mississippi to Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and eastern North Carolina as well. And right along down towards the Savannah River area and down towards the Savannah, Georgia regions also. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's continue moving forward. Here's a look at your local current watches warning advisory map currently across the day. You couldn't get it out, but here we go. We've got flood watches up here for Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, northern Georgia, also the portions of Tennessee and also Alabama. Then again over here in New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska, Montana, and also into portions of Idaho. We've got excessive heat warnings and heat advisories stretching from portions of Mississippi, Alabama, to Louisiana, to Texas, to Oklahoma. Then again from areas of Colorado, not Colorado, excuse me, Arizona to Southern California. Then up in Washington, Oregon State, and Idaho, got some red flag warnings there as well, and heat advisories, and some excessive heat watches that affect portions of Montana. Also, we got some areas of air quality alerts that were Colorado. It's been a while since I done it. Sorry. Got to get back in the groove of it, so getting a little mixed up there. But anyway, we're gonna keep on going with the flow. All right, we got areas of special weather statements over Idaho, also Nevada, California, and then over here in portion Alabama, Panhandle, Florida, Southwest Georgia, South Carolina. Got a dense smoke advisory there. Then we got smoke advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to the Georgia coast. And then again over here in the areas of Big Bend area, Florida, to the Panhandle, to southeast Texas, Southern California, to Washington, and to Oregon State. Here's tropical storm warnings there. Southern Hawaii chain islands, smoke advisories there. Around the Alaska region, inland Alaska, we have some wind advisories and also some flood watches and some coastal flood statements also there as well, with some gale warnings expected also. Alright, now let's move on into your Dixon Center outlook, and it should roll out something like this for your Thursday across the board. Alright, we just have a marginal risk over here from areas of Kobe to Garden City down towards areas of Liberal, Oklahoma. General thunderstorm elsewhere across the board. Tornado probability looks like this: less than 2% on areas. Damaging winds 5%. Large hail less than 5% all areas. Mainly just a few pockets of damaging winds over 60 miles an hour. Alright, day number 3 for severe weather. Then we got from Bismarck to Grand Fort, Port Fargo. General thunderstorm elsewhere. Probability should be around 5% in that area across through the Dakotas and Minnesota. Okay, now here's a look at the temp hazard probability across the local forecast areas. We can see we have a slight risk from Florida all the way up to Montana through Idaho, Washington, Oregon State. You can see we have a moderate risk portion of California through portion of southern Idaho down toward areas of New Mexico, Arizona, to portion of Mississippi, and then you can see this area here from Texas to Nevada, portion of California. A high risk for very high temperatures with heat index possibly up to 115 degrees, and some areas could even reach 120 in the desert areas of Arizona. Alright, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the videos, and we'll catch you back in the next ones. Have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.